Afternoon baseball here on the Kenta Maeda gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Avellino, just 24 years of age, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
High pop-up. Kepler is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order. The Twins coming up. No score. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he pops it up. Riddle ranging into the outfield. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Gregory Polanco stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Yastremski will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. One left for Minnesota, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Mike Yastremski. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. flashing leather.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Popped him up. Maeda with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Standing in, Estevan Florial. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But a run for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, from Pablo Sandoval. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 San Francisco. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he struck him out. So digging in now, Mitch Garver. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Eddie.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. His past meetings with Samardzija, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Top of the third set to get underway, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting 9, the catcher.
Into the box, Rob Brantley, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch on its way. Grounded to the right, reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Next to bat for the Giants, Gregory Polanco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field, base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're a runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that, hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners, hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.T. Little.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center, and that'll get down out there. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Now batting, left fielder, Yastremski.
Into the box now, Mike Yastremski, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Now back, designated hitter, Pablo
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Lined hard to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At third, Longoria. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Riddle has it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. Standing in, Luis Arias, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Samardzija into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down go. All set for the start of the 4th, and it brings Estevan Florial in at the plate. First pitch on its way. Popped up. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in here, the veteran 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box, Rob Brantley. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Abiatel Avellino. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That 3rd base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Leading off the inning, Jorge Polanco. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Bounce towards the 2nd baseman. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Miguel Sano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach? And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in and looking for more, JT Riddle singled home run in his last time up. Line drive to center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Line drive, base hit to right. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And we take a look there at the San Francisco team leaders in that category, and he's currently second best on this Giants roster. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Buxton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. In now, Brandon Belt. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly, and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The next Twin up, Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
0-1 the count. Longoria is over to take a look, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Rob Brantley. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Avellino. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Now batting. Shortstop. JT Riddle.
Francisco Lindor will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 5-0. Francisco Lindor will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
High in the air out to center field. Florial has it, and there is 1 away.
The center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Longoria over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Luis Arias, a hit in 2 tries so far. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Avellino will put this one away, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastremski. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Rosario to the track. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Fielded cleanly. Liner toward right center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Austin Slater will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
And it's fouled away. That average way up there to start things out. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Takes this the other way to right. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Next to the Giants.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Has a look, now the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Cruz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Giants.
Your attention, please. This game for the Giants. Now playing
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Gregory Polanco.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Up next for the Twins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now batting, Miguel Sano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the start of the 8th on its way. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Now that.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Gregory.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Abiatel Avellino. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Josh Donaldson digging in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The catcher, number 8.
First pitch on its way.
Garver.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Eddie Rosario is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting,
At the plate now, Mike Yastremski. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first. A double play.
Now that
striding in, Pablo Sandoval. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ground ball right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the. Now in the box, Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at bat.
the first baseman, Max.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Center fielder, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So striding forward now, Luis Arias. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Final strike for the Twins. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3, and with that the ball game is over.
Oh man, so close but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit